Welcome to Creative Pages with Catherine. I'm Catherine, and it's time for sketch number 2 from the Creative Memories virtual crop for March 2023. I am going to be working with the Seaside collection this time, which is an old favorite of mine. And I know I didn't have it on the poll this month, but I thought, you know what, there weren't any votes for anything else. So I thought, why not pull in something that everybody seems to like. So here we go. Let's check out the sketch. And if you want to get your vote in, go ahead and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. And on the community tab, the Monday before the next virtual crop, I will put up a poll and you can let me know which collections you would like to see in the next month's crop on my community tab. Okay, it always takes an extra second here to get things switched over all the way. And here is the sketch number 2. It's actually, this one is going to be, I think, the simplest sketch I do the entire crop here. It's going to be super easy. I did one 4x4 piece out of the seashell page, which has the kind of seagrass shadow effect on the back. And then I also did 4x6 mats out of our sand texture paper that has the, I don't know, another seagrass effect, I guess, on the back. It's definitely the sandy one. And then for my base, I'm also using one that also kind of looks a bit like sand as well. And it has the woven basket on the back side of it. That's from the texture pack. So here we go. I took our 4x4 square and I cut it diagonally on my trimmer. Like I said, this one is really, I don't know, I didn't go too far out there with this one. The next one, yeah, this one, not so much. 4, for whatever reason, stumped me this month a bit because I knew I didn't want to just do plain old circles for you. So you have to tune in for that one next. And here we go. So there are 2 corners, and I pulled out our border stickers as well as a few other stickers. I kind of like the idea of using some sand dollars on this page, and we'll see how those work out for me coming up. But I thought it would be fun to just add a little bit extra to our edges here and take our border sticker, get that placed. Let me get my micro tip scissors here and just go ahead and give that a little snip. Oops, it's a little bit crooked, but that's okay. And then we're going to go ahead and get it going on this edge as well. It just adds a little extra interest. It highlights the shells again. And like I said, it's kind of a way of my jazzing up the page a little bit more, since this one is such a very simple sketch and interpretation of a sketch. That extra little bit is just trash. I don't think I'm going to have another use for that one later. And okay, so it's coming together. And then I've got my 4 mats. So our mats are going to go kind of like how it is on the sketch also. So we're going to have 2 in the corners and 2 going across. Now I did cut mats that were larger than what was suggested, but you know, I do like to have slightly larger photos, so that's what I did. And I kind of liked that the texture on the sand is different in both of these pages. So you really can tell kind of where it is, but then once you get your picture on it, it's going to get really framed out nicely. So I just, you know, sometimes I like to play around with textures and colors. And so this one is just me playing around with a little bit of extra color here and using these neutrals to kind of help our photos pop once we get those onto our pages. Bring this over just a little bit. It's like, what's the point of having our border sticker here if you can't see it? There we go. I'm kind of centering this a little bit off the midpoint of the other photo here. So there's that. And then I have I really did want to put this sand dollar kind of up here in this top corner, but that might not, well, I think it will if I put it on the foam squares, because I'm also going to layer on our title as well for it. So let me just make sure I don't put any foam squares where our photo is going to go, because then that'll make it easier for us to actually get our photos onto our page later. So just using 3 large foam squares here. I kept my finger where I knew I was going to place it, angled. Oh, that was extra from the actual sticker. So let's put that all together and get it into the trash. Here we go. Let's see, where are those? So this we want to be on the page, but just on the page. There we go. And so it's up high enough that I'm actually going to be able to just slip my photo right in there. And then we have this really cute Time to Coast sticker that also looked like it has a little bit of sand under it. And I thought, wouldn't that be cute, just going across our sand dollar here, maybe across the bottom part of our sand dollar. Okay, change my mind. We're going to go across the top here a bit. Actually, we're going to follow the angle. If I can make up my mind, which, usually I do have it made up. But there we go. We're going to go across that way and kind of follow the angle of our diagonal square there. And finally, let's see if we want to add any other sand dollars or sea stars, or if we just want to leave it where it is. So in the sketch, there's a lot closer to the center, and I put mine out a little bit further. So we actually can probably put a couple of these in the center. How's about we put our sand dollar actually down, and then we'll get our sea stars up on some foam squares. So then that way we can kind of make our own little sticker cluster here. So I'm going to put about 3 of the small foam squares on. Here we go. And then we'll get this other one on as well, because a lot of times in design, having odd numbers really helps a lot with the eye interest as well. So here's one. And let's get this other one going. Oops. A renegade foam square bottom there. Trying to escape, but I caught it. And 3 fit really well on this one as well. So that will just go up over here. Okay, so that is it. I told you this one was going to be pretty simple. And here is our sketch again. You can see that they do actually have a section for journaling here. Well, with my using the page so light, I thought, it'd be easy enough just to journal down here straight on our sandy part of our page. So there's space up here, there's space over here, there's space down here where you can easily journal on this page. So here's the close-up of that. Like I said, pretty simple and a really cute page. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I hope you are as well. And I hope this inspires you to try something new in your pages. Until next time.